We just want to give you a simple message today. Chris and I were looking at an article on retirement.
And you know, the reality is 24% of retirees have to postpone their retirement. And these are stats you can probably Google that, and because they have to support their children. And when I say support their children, they're in their 40s, mid 40s, 50s, and mid 50s. So this is a serious issue. And why is this happening? I believe it has a lot to do with the fact that we're dealing with an economy that is constantly changing. But people are still thinking in the old ways. And the reality here is that there's a lot of different ventures today that people can actually grab onto to make some change in the way they acquire their resources financially. And network marketing is one of those. And that's the reason why Tammy and I wrote this book, The Freedom Formula, through network marketing, because it has worked for us. We followed the system like everybody does. We went to school, we got the job. When we graduated, got the job and got the salaries, only to realize that the dot-com crashed. And all the work that I've done, I look at my investments and everything that I've done before network marketing, I have absolutely nothing to show for other than debts. And then I got into network marketing, got rid of the debt, started creating some assets, and now we have properties in the United States, in Canada, and we have some investments, and we've been able to do a lot of things to support even family members to help them achieve certain things that they want to achieve. So at the end of the day, what's important to understand is we are in a changing economy, a changing trend, and people need to adjust. And network marketing is at the forefront of what is growing in popularity today in earning an income.
Absolutely. And you know, there's so many different age groups that come into network marketing. You don't have to be young and vibrant, and you can be retired and add an income stream from home. We know people in their 70s that are doing extremely well in this business, and even people in their 80s that are in this business. Imagine. But you know what? It's a way to tap into your social market, and by helping other people. We're in a business of helping people to achieve an income where they don't have to constantly be away from their family. There's just so much going on in today's economy. We need to wake up. I know Chris and I woke up 20 years ago and decided to do this. I knew personally myself, I didn't want to go down the track that my parents were going down and to be dependent on a system. I wanted to have my own dependency and be able to create a residual income for our families and for ourselves, and to be able to help other families do the same. And you can do that too.
I totally agree. And folks, at the end of the day, in closing here, I started doing inventory on all the investments that I've done 10 years ago. And I'm realizing that all of this stuff that we've done with real estate and these companies, I'm not going to name them, but I have nothing to show for today. If I depended on that for my retirement, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, so many crashes.
So, and then I started calling these companies, and they were telling me stories about these individuals who had invested $1 million into for retirement, that now their assets went out to $300,000. And I'm sure many of you watching this can relate to that. That is reality today. So don't just rely on others to define your future. You know, and this is why we wrote this book, Freedom Formula, through network marketing. Just look it up. Go to Amazon.
Contact us. We'd love to connect with you.
Go to Amazon and simply look for Freedom Formula and add our last name, Gingras, Gingres. The reason I'm telling you this is because there's a lot of Freedom Formula out there. But that way you'll find us, and you'll have the ebook and also access to the physical book if this is what you prefer having. So again, Tammy and I are going to be sharing these messages, and we want to share with the world that there is a better way out there. And network marketing may not be perfect like any industries, but I can tell you one thing, is that it has worked for us and it has worked for many, many, many others.